Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. In today's stream, I'm just going to change the respawn costs on Supermax. So that's just what I want to do immediately. I don't want Supermax to be a hardcore server. I want Supermax to be great for new players and great for experienced players. Yeah? So I have to make balancing changes here and there so that new players don't find it impossible to play on the server. Bright Day, welcome. Inkart, welcome. Andy. Yeah, wrong stream, buddy, wrong stream. Okay, it's right. Oh, it was raining. We slept in the jail cell, which is very, very safe. So now I just want to go to the respawn settings. The random is 500. Let's change that to 250. What is it on official servers, guys? Like, I don't want to change everything to default. I don't want to change everything to default. Shelter respawn is 5 gold. Shelter respawn price outside flag area. 2 gold. No, I want to make both 5 gold. Okay? So that the beds aren't being abused. What is the sector? What is the random and the sector respawn on official servers? Do you guys know? Well, in any case, I told the Supermax players I'm going to change the respawn price within the first 5 minutes of the stream. So yeah, there. That should help a lot. Okay, that should help a lot. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Like, I don't want the beds to be abused. You know, people building their bed right outside of a base that they're about to raid. Whether you build your bed just outside the base or you respawn at your base, you know, it's supposed to cost quite a bit. Delta respawn price outside flag. Okay, so that's inside the flag area. Okay, we can make the inside flag area 3 gold. Okay. So today we're going to plan an epic base, okay, in single player. But first, I have to save Trinity because she's been stuck in the middle of nowhere for a very, very, very long time. So yeah, we're just going to go save her quickly. Hey, Drew, if you can just do what I want you to do. Okay, how heavy are you? You are 14 kilograms. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. So my plan is to go get the dinghy and just to go pick up Trinity so that she can play the game. She loves spending time at the base. So yeah. We're just gonna go save her quickly. My brew, can you function properly? Can you function properly? Okay. I don't want any more weight on me. So let's go. Oh, I'm bleeding. Shit, I'm bleeding. No. I'm bleeding. Oh my word, I'm gonna be dead. Oh my word, I'm dead. I'm bleeding. That means the shark's gonna respawn really, really quickly. Grab! Oh my word, I forgot about the bleeding. Okay. Yo, that was close. We almost got ate up by a shark. Like, if you're not bleeding, guys, you can swim for a very long time. But if you are bleeding, the shark's going to kill you. At least it wasn't instantaneous. Usually the shark appears immediately when you're bleeding. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it takes like a minute before the shark appears. But in any case, for all of you that are here for the base building tutorial, we will get there as soon as we've saved Trinity. I want to get to my flag, copy the location of my flag, put the flag at the exact same location in single player, and then we start with the base planning. Just want to say thank you for all the tips for us Scum newcomers in 2026. My pleasure, buddy, my pleasure. Trinity will log in once I get to her. You know, it's very difficult for a new player without gear to run across the map on Supermax. Unlike other servers where it feels like a public holiday and very peaceful, on Supermax you are actually on an island where everything wants to kill you. You are actually playing a survival game on Supermax. So we're just going to wait for this thing to go into recovery. What's the time? What is the time? 8 o'clock in the morning. Okay, it's going to be quite cold. Although we are in the desert area. So this jacket is not needed. That jacket is not needed. Hardcore official. It's just way more exciting, way more rewarding. What you've got with Supermax is a person that's got over 10,000 hours in Scum, that has mastered Scum, that knows exactly what needs to change in Scum, so I know how to balance the loot to be more rewarding, that you don't loot a police station, come out with a flare. I know how to balance the skills, so that you don't have to grind any skill. I've put 150 hours into Supermax before I even opened the server. And I basically changed everything that wasn't balanced. I made it more exciting, that you can encounter NPCs more regularly. I made it more rewarding. So you're still going to struggle at the start, but as soon as you, just give the server a chance, you'll see the benefits. And then I've run multiple servers for 7 years. So I implement a lot of security stuff that you don't have to worry if you bury a chest. You don't have to worry about toxic people. It's basically my love letter to my community. And after you've played on Supermax, you won't want to play on another server ever again in your life. So in my opinion, for what it's worth, Supermax is the best server in Scum. And I don't care what anyone says. You can say I'm biased. I'm just saying I will never play on another server again. Rust, Daisy, Vayne, or Scum? I don't think Scum has a chance again. I don't think Daisy can be compared to Scum. Like, both of them are survival games, but I think Scum is just way better. Rust is a completely different ball game. Like, playing Rust on an official server with a bunch of children, that's a terrible experience. Playing Rust on a PvE server, that might be a good experience. Renting your own server and playing with friends or with your own community, I can see how that's a good experience. Vayne has a bright future, but it's not there yet. That's just my opinion. So Supermax is your proprietary settings crafting Scum, using it as a sandbox to give you the vibe based on your 1,000 hours experience. Something like that. Okay, we're not bleeding anymore. Let's go. I think we've got a massive problem. Trinity's house is locked. So I don't know how I'm going to get to the dinghy. Nice figuring. Like I think we put in force locks on her doors. So yeah, getting to the dinghy might be a problem. Getting to the dinghy might be a problem. It might be a problem. If it's a problem, I just copy my flag location, guys, and we start with a base building, base planning, and then I can always save her later. If I can't use the dinghy, I have to go steal a plane or something, yeah? Or I have to run to her and escort her back to the base. We'll see. We'll see. Or who knows? Maybe I'll find another boat. Who knows? Okay, let's take a quick break here. Okay, what's the plan of action now? Plan of action is just to get to the island. That's the plan of action. Okay. Rock peak the base, but we'll lose the locks. Through. Maybe with medium thievery, maybe. It's a possibility. No, we don't. We flew out of bounds and lost the plane. That's why we are in the situation we are in. I was texting and flying. It was bad. What's the point of this game? Is there a progression or build base and secure it from other players? What is it? Or complete a sandbox? It's the most immersive survival game out there. You've got skills that you can level up. You've got attributes that you can level up. You have to take care of your metabolism. You can build a base. There's a ton of loot. There's a ton of things to explore. There's a ton of things that, like goals that you have to achieve, like doing your first abandoned bunker, doing your first kill box, raiding a base, crafting C4, using grenade launchers. It's got the best driving mechanics in the world. Like, I've been gaming for 40 years. I've never played a survival game with the driving mechanics that this game has. So what's the point of it? Whatever you make the point of it. The point of it is up to you. So you make of it what you want. I don't ask a game to guide me. I do whatever I want. Yeah. But with the options that we have today, Scum is it. I mean, in South Africa, I don't know, like, it's not only South Africa that's going down the toilet. Europe is going down the toilet. It looks like America is going down the toilet. So I don't know how many of you feel safe going to a park or going into the wild alone or experiencing nature alone in today's world. So for me, Scum is my way to forget about the world going down the toilet and just experiencing the beauty of nature, immersing myself. Like, I always think I am this character, and yeah, this is the perfect environment for me. In real life, this will be the perfect environment for me. Not that I'm saying I love zombies. I just love nature. So, the fact that I can experience nature without fearing for my life is a good thing. No, I haven't, though. I'm covering too many games. I'm stretched too far at the moment. I can't really stretch myself any further. Question for a professional master of Scum. When a silent alarm gets destroyed by Raider, does it send a message or render it useless? It sends a message for you at the top of your screen if you're online, before he even destroys it. If he interacts with it, you will get a message that the alarm has been activated, but you have to be online. So if you don't want to be raided while you're online, then you can put a bunch of silent alarms around your base. And let's say this is your base, okay? And your door is here. Then you put a silent alarm behind your front door and you name the alarm. You can type the name of the silent alarm and say front door. And you can put an alarm here, front left corner, front right corner, back right corner, back left corner. So when they activate the alarms, you know where they are. It's not to say they're going to lockpick your front door. Maybe they're going to blow through the back of your base. And those silent alarms can give you an indication of which side of your base they are busy. And that can influence how you're going to defend your base. Like if they are busy at the back and you don't want them to see you, you can come from the front. Or if they are busy at the back and you want to kill them quickly, then you can come from the back. Gives you options. Which games am I playing apart from Scum? Ark Raiders, Road to Vostok. I'm waiting for the early access release. Into the Dead Our Darkest Days. And then Crimson Desert or whatever. A game is coming out in March that I'm definitely going to play. And then at the end of the year, I'll definitely play GTA 6. I've seen mods of DayZ that you can have an alarm trigger your Discord. Yeah, I think some people have figured that out in Scum as well, but I don't go that in depth. Eden, hey Luthais chat, I'm just dropping for a short time, but wanted to say hi. Thank you, Eden. Appreciate it, darling. Hope it's going well with you. Okay, what's the shortest route here? The shortest route is from there to there. Rust will text your phone, yeah. But I mean, we all have to sleep. Sleep is very important for your health. So, letting your phone wake you up 4 o'clock in the morning when you have to work the next day, or waking up your wife when she has to work the next day, it's not a good idea. Sometimes you don't need to take a game so serious. You don't need to worry about your loot. Well, once you master a game, loot will never be a problem again. So rather spend your time figuring out how to get the loot back rather than trying to figure out how to not lose your loot. Because if your whole gaming experience is about how to not lose your loot, you will never learn how to regain the loot. And, then you're focusing on unraidable bases and exploits and crap like that, and stuff like that, where you can just explore and have fun and not worry about the loot. That's how I experience the game. It's not about the destination for me. It's always about the journey. I don't care about the destination. I love the journey. Okay, here we go. On your marks. Get set. Go. No, a shark takes 10 minutes to spawn if you're not bleeding. If you are bleeding, you have to worry about a shark. But if you're not bleeding, you don't have to worry about a shark. It's like real life, bro. You know, when you jump into the ocean, do you think a shark's going to attack you within a minute? No. But if you spend a lot of time in the ocean and you go really, really deep, yeah, then there's a chance that a shark will spawn on you. So in the past, a shark would spawn on you within 2 minutes, which made this impossible. So all you have to do now is make sure the distance that you swim, you can cover within 10 minutes, and then you'll be good. But if you've got any bleeding injury, you'll die. You'll definitely die. And it's like the small things that matter to me. Like, this is how you swim in real life. Take a breath, swim. Take a breath, swim. Like that, just that, means a lot to me. That I can swim in first person, remove the HUD, and it feels like I'm swimming. You see, that like that feels great. That feels great. Funny enough, there are oxygen tanks in the game, but they just don't work. But I'd love them to bring oxygen tanks into the game, but they don't have a purpose for oxygen tanks because they haven't created any treasures. I think you're missing a big part of a game when you've got traders, but you don't have treasures. As soon as you bring traders into a game, you need to have treasures. Now, luckily on Supermax, I'm giving you a reason to look for treasures in ships or in sunken ships, but the developers need to bring treasures into the game, like rare necklaces, gold, you know, epic loot that you need to make your base really, really strong. You know, just treasure hunting. I remember back in the military time, we had a swim with the military boots. It was a nightmare. I believe you. Yaku, small donation for an old weather warrior. Arrows in his body, fighting for the Lord guy. Get well soon, Luth. Lord knows we are lost without you. Thank you very much, Yaku. Lord knows I'm lost without you guys. Thank you very much, my friend. That means a lot to me. This month hasn't been easy for me, you know, because of covering Arc Raiders. So financially, I'm going to suffer this month. But thank you very much. I appreciate it. Can everyone just give Yaku some love in the chat, guys? Our brother from another mother. Let's get some emojis in chat, please. Thank you, my man. Appreciate it. Thank you, ladies. The ladies are kicking the guys' butts, but thank you, ladies. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's been less than 10 minutes. We don't have to worry. You guys won't believe me. The best thing about Scum is auto running and auto swimming. Like, go play a game where you can't auto run and where you can't auto swim, and then come and play Scum. Like the fact that I can hold Shift W and auto run, or hold Shift W and auto swim, and take my hands off the keyboard. It's a very small thing, but I really appreciate it. BMC just gifted 5 memberships, guys. Incards, Locus, NF, Bojan, and Moshi all got gifted memberships. Kind regards of VMCG. Thank you very much, my brother from another mother. Really appreciate it, my man. Can we get some more love in the chat, guys? Thank you very much. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Oh, there's a paddleboard. I just don't have a paddle. And I'm not going to craft a paddle. I'm going to get my freaking dinghy. Yeah, I love the dinghy. I love the dinghy. Best thing about the update. If it wasn't for the dinghy, I would be very disappointed with the update. But just because of the dinghy, it's a nice update. And of course, let's not forget about the item stacking, guys. Holy shit, we've been waiting for that for 5 years. Thank goodness we can stack items. Although I do miss creating the bundles. You guys know I love building my constitution at the base, you know, by crafting the bundles and uncrafting the bundles. But now I can't do that exercise anymore. A little bit sad about that. I think all our loot is in Trinity's base. Like, what am I going to lockpick with? All the screwdrivers and lockpicks are in the base. This is priceless. A testament to a great community, not because we stand together, but because we stand for each other. If one falls, 10 will be there to pick him up. Amen, my man. Amen. Yes, yes, NBS. Amen. Oh no. Yeah, all the loot's inside the base. All the loot is inside the base. Oh no. Okay guys, we can't save Trinity today. We're gonna have to save it tomorrow. Let's copy our location, Control C, and let's start planning the base. Let's start planning the base. Trinity, if you're watching, I'm sorry, sister. I will have to come and escort you home tomorrow. No, Yaku, we're gonna plan the base now. We're gonna plan the base now.
My life was a peaceful one.
I can, Eden, but I'm sure she will prefer to be saved by me. And I mean, she worked all day today. You know, she's going to go to bed when you're going to go to bed. Tomorrow she'll be fresh, you know, and then me and her can play a bit. Me and her can play a bit together. I've still got it, guys. I've still got it, baby. Never lost it. Never lost it. Oh, yeah. Bow, 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 wow, wow, wow. I can still land on a hairpin. I am still a skydiving pro. Okay? Let's teleport. Okay, so now we activate guard mode. Set guard mode. Okay, and now we try and plan a base over here. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is create the landing pad because that seaplane sucks. I don't care what anyone says. That seaplane sucks. So I want to create a landing pad. There. Shit. Damn it. That's too hard. Hey, Tom. Welcome, buddy. When you've got two people in it, it can't lift off, my bro. When you've got two people in the plane, it takes forever to lift off. Okay, so we clearly need to make this higher. Let's make it higher. Let's make it higher. It needs to be higher. Like that. No! Okay, whatever. Okay, let's go again. Okay, let's pause. We can go that way. Okay. Now we just need to make it a little bit thicker. Hey newbie, welcome bud. Man, what did I do wrong now? Ah! Please. No. Okay. Now we have to figure out, can we land on this thing? Can we land on this thing? Okay. Let's see. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, let's try that again. Let's try that again. attempt number 2. Okay. Attempt number 3. I do feel I do feel the landing is very short, guys. I just want to like figure out how short. I just want to figure out. I can feel it's a little bit short. I just want to feel how short. Okay. So it just needs to be a little bit longer. Just needs to be a little bit longer. The thing is, how do we make it longer? That's the thing. How do we make it longer? Thanks, Eden. A ramp at the end to slow you down, you know, that's not a bad idea. So that's got to do it. This is gonna be longer. This is gonna be longer. That's longer. Okay. Just want to find the sweet spot. Just want to find the sweet. Ah, that's even longer. That's even longer. Can you build a ramp on each side, then extend a longer runway on top? Not sure, buddy. I hope one day they give us some freedom with base building. They should be able to build into water and building rock shell. Cannot build on water. Why? Because there's base building restrictions, Yaku. There's base building restrictions on every server. No, Newbie, I can land here every single time now, but I'm not gonna flex my muscles, bro. I'm not gonna flex my skills. Okay. I don't tie as a friend, Sadie, good health and positive energy. I am well busy with all of life's wee adventures. I'll start my 2026 resolutions now. Which we know means sometime in 2027. Yes, that's why I was laughing, buddy. Good to catch you, Luth. Thank you, Mad Meat. Thank you very much, my brother. Let's give Mad Meat back a lot of love in the chat, guys. And like all of us, we know about those New Year's resolutions. We know how difficult it is. We know. Thank you very much, my brother. Sledgehammer. Oh. Okay, let's put the flag over here. Right over there. Ah! Nope. Yes. I don't want to go too far because I know the landing strip is going to end. So we're just trying to get the perfect, the perfect balance to get this landing strip as long as possible. As long as humanly possible. Cheers, figuring. Thanks for coming, buddy. I think that's going to work out perfectly. I think this is going to work out perfectly. Come on, baby. No. No. Oh, damn it. So this is basically, or this is the longest line. This is the longest line that we have. This is definitely the longest line that we have. Yeah, okay, so that's the longest line that we have. Okay, let's destroy the things that we don't want. Okay, so that's the line that we want there, right? That line there. Wait, I have to turn the plane around as well. I have to turn the plane around as well. So I need a bit of width. I need a bit of width. I need to turn the plane around. I am just planning my base on Supermax, buddy. Just planning my base on Supermax. Okay. Okay, let's just see how that works out. Let's just see how that works. Yeah. No! Okay, as soon as I drop below 80 kilometers per hour, I thought I would make it there with momentum. But you can't, I have to land comfortably. I can't, like, try and land at the minimum speed. I need to land naturally. with a higher flying skill. That could be true, because I've got no flying skill. So yeah, that could be true. Okay. But like, I just want to land comfortably, you know. Bye, Eden. Have a great day. Thank you for dropping by. This plane is in the way. This plane is in the way. Nudge forwards. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Yeah, just go away. More, go away more. Okay, whatever. No, just stay there. Just stay there. Okay, try again. Okay, now I'm just gonna land comfortably, like I always, you know, like I would land at a trader, just very, very, very comfortably. Okay, that's not comfortable, but whatever. Oh my word, there's a crash landing. Okay, okay. Get away from the plane! Get away from the plane! We'll get there, we'll get there, we'll get there, we'll get there, we'll get there. No, that's not gonna work. Yeah, but they have to fix the seaplane, but I don't like the seaplane. They have to fix the seaplane. They have to fix it. Like, as soon as you put 2 people into the seaplane, it can't lift off. Okay, let's just take our time. Let's land like we would really land and try instead of trying to do fancy stuff. Let's just fly like, just try and fly like we usually fly. Okay. I am not. Okay, I'm not happy, guys. I'm not happy. Okay, I'm not happy. Whatever's going on here, I'm not happy. I'm not happy. Okay. I'm not happy. Okay. Let's just try and solve this problem quickly here. There is an easier way to do this, guys. Like, I could just get the vehicle ID, you know, and destroy it that way. But this is way more fun. This is way more fun. Way more fun. Okie dokie. Nothing said perfection is fast. Okay? No one said perfection is fast. Yeah, imagine doing this outside of single player, guys. Imagine doing all this testing on the server that you're playing on. Imagine how much more time that would take. Okay, whatever. 1120732. 1120732. 1120732. What's yeah? One 0647. 0647. 0647. Okay. Get those stuff out of the way. There's 619. Oh my word. Okay, let's see if that works. Let's see if that helps. Yo! The plane is so freaking stable. Holy shit, it turns like a rocket. Holy shit. Yeah, it is so... It turns like a stick. Goodness gracious. Okay, I want to see if I can stay in the air for longer. Trinity, there's going to be a very long test. We've got multiple options. We're just stretching the first option as far as we can. What we want to see now is, does the plane fall when it gets to 80 kilometers per hour? That's what we want to test now. Does the plane stay in the air or does it start falling? You know, on this, it handles 10 times better. I can tell you that. I can tell you it handles 10 times better. I just don't know if it stays in the air for longer. Now, Trinity's only using the dinghy, geek. Trinity's not going to use the plane. Okay, let's see now. Let's see how long this thing can stay. Let's see how long this plane can stay in the air. It wasn't really falling there. I need to figure out when it starts falling. Okay, it's not falling right now. But what about now? When does it fall? Yeah, it falls around there. Yeah, it falls around there. Okay, that doesn't make a major difference. It still starts falling at about 70, 60. Okay, so that's not gonna work. So the next option we have is this. That's the next option we have. In the middle of the landing strip. It's not gonna look nice, Matt. It's not gonna look nice, buddy. you know, I want to add lights here and, you know, like flares, not flares, you know, but like lanterns and shit. You know, I want to light up the landing strip. It's all about looks for me, bro. It's all about looks for me. The thing is, we started a little bit higher. We can go lower. We can go lower. We can definitely go lower. We can definitely go lower. The thing is, how much lower can we go? That's the thing. How much lower can we go? We can go that much lower. Go that much lower. Okay, but that's not low enough. How much lower must we go now? What the flip are you doing now? You just stand still and snap. Okay, now we're going way too low. What the flip? You can't even go there. What the heck? Like we'll be able to land. I just don't know how we lift off. we won't be able to land. I just don't know how we're gonna lift off. Eight one nine. 819. 819. 790. 79. Ah, come on. Okay. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Okay, let's check it out now. Check it out now. Okay, I'm happy with that. All I have to do is maybe start a little bit lower. I can start a little bit lower, just a little bit lower. If I can start like right there, then I don't have to do this. You know, then I don't have to do this at the end. But okay, that's the landing strip. But I mean, this is an insane amount of base spots. This is an insane amount of base spots. 179 elements. That is not good. That is not good. A tutorial video for noobs like me on how to fly. Not how to get a plane, just how to fly. I will, Jaco, I will. No, I'm not waiting for anything regarding Daisy, buddy. I'm not waiting for anything regarding Daisy. Okay. So, this is my core. This here is my core. This here is my core. The thing is, can we turn on 3? Can we turn the plane comfortably just if it's 3 wide? Can we turn the plane comfortably if it's just 3 wide? We'll have to see, we'll have to see, we'll have to see. Yeah, maybe we can just have it wider on the end. Yeah, I agree, Inkart. Maybe just have it wider on the end. Makes no sense. Now we could do something here. We could do something here. Okay. Let's see how many base elements we are now. You can destroy everything in a base location, Trinity. Like, I can destroy all the elements at once. But I don't want to do that. Yo. Okay, we have to go a bit lower. Okay. Let's see if we can turn this thing. Hey Lars, welcome back. Okay, let's see how we do with zero aviation. Let's see how we do with zero aviation. Too hot, too hot, too hot, too hot, too hot, too hot. Okay, let's say we do this. Let's say we do this. What then? What then? What then? Can we still lift off? Can we still get out of here? I think we can still get out of here. Yep, we can still get out of here. Okay, let's try that again. No, it wasn't in the water for long enough. It wasn't in the water for long enough. That's too hot. Yeah, no aviation is bad, guys. No aviation is bad. Like, there's a major difference between no aviation and advanced aviation. Like, the wind is blowing me everywhere. With advanced aviation, the wind has no effect on me. With no aviation, I feel like a flippin' feather being blown all over the place. Like, the wind has so much effect on you when you've got no aviation. Okay. I definitely have to build that thing lower, and I have to increase my aviation skill. I have to increase my aviation skill. Like, yo, that's a big difference. That is a huge difference. Huge, 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 huge difference. Okay, so let's just see here. What is the highest point? The highest point is this point. This is the highest point. Okay. Yaku, I can tell you now, bro, the difference between advanced and no aviation is massive, my bro. If you want to fly better, if you want to land better, fly the plane everywhere. Like, build up a lot of money, fly the plane everywhere, you know, land it in the forest, fly. The next day, fly, 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 until you've got advanced aviation, and then everything will be better. It will destroy everything around me, buddy. I don't want to destroy everything around me. I can maybe go 10 meters. I can maybe go 10 meters. Let's see if we can do this. Go 5. Okay, yeah. That's faster. Thanks for the suggestion. Thanks for the suggestion. I appreciate it. Okay. Now that's definitely faster. That's definitely faster. Thanks. Okay, let's go 1. Let's go 1. No, that works. That works. Okay, let's go 2. Definitely fast. No one sucks, buddy. It's just experience. No one sucks. It's just experience. Spoke to you twice. I don't play with bombardiers, Lars. Unless I've got 3 wolf packs, bro. I don't play with bombardiers. I know, Luke, just like I learned everything about Scum from you, I run into the wall 4 or 5 times, then I watch your video and run into the guy rebuilding the bloody wall. Bro, I've got more than 10,000 hours, Yaku. I have failed a lot, my man. I have failed a lot. A lot. I definitely didn't start like this, I can promise you that. Imagine doing this on the server you're playing on. If you don't have admin powers. Like, this will take months. This will take months. Look at that. We're getting there, man. We're getting there. Okay, that's it. That's it. Okay, now we've got a landing strip. Now we've got a landing strip. Yeah, 24/7, yeah. 24/7. I like it. I like it. I like it. We got the landing strip done. Nice. Now. Where is our epic base gonna be? Well, at least I know I can't place my flag here. Can't place my flag here. See, we're learning multiple things. We're learning multiple things. Okay, that's fine like that. They will Trinity have her flag. She's got her flag there. She's got her flag over there. Oh, I can park the boat here. Yeah, I can park the boat in here. Can a dinghy fit in there? That's the question. Can a dinghy fit in there? Hey, Bruce Lee. Welcome, bud. Damn it! Yeah, I'm designing my base for Supermax, buddy. Designing my base for Supermax. No, man. Okay, so you're seeing where your limits are, what server, and it's okay to pre-check this because the rest of the server may just raid you. I don't care if the server raids me, bro. I don't care about loot. I care about having fun. And now, if I want to, you can just safeguard your boat like this. But I know what you guys are thinking. I know what you guys are thinking. You guys are thinking they can drive the boat underneath. That's what you guys are thinking. You guys are thinking they can drive the boat underneath. And I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you. Let's just do this in admin mode quickly. No, man. Yeah, you can just back up the thing. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Hey, Smithy, morning, buddy. Okay, we'll think about that later. Yes, Yaku, and I'm building my base in single player before I build it in the game. Because doing this in the game will take you a very, very long time. A very, 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 very long time. Okay, the biggest thing I'm not happy about is this. I'm happy with everything except that. I don't know why the stairs won't work. I've got no idea why the stairs won't work. So what we're gonna have to do is this. No, that will never. Yeah, we're just gonna have to. We're just gonna have to do this. Yeah. And if we want to be even cooler, that's too much. That's okay. That's okay. Want to be even cooler, we do this. Yeah, whatever. You can get those gaps perfect. If you really put some effort in, you can get those gaps perfect. But in any case, that's what I'm focusing on now. Okay. And like, guys, you can't think of this when you're playing the game. You understand? You don't have time to think of this while you're playing the game. There's no way you can think of this while you're chopping down a tree and cutting down branches and your wife wants to go to bed and you have to make dinner. Like, there's no way. There's no way you can do this peacefully. That looks nicer. There you go. Oh, shit. Now you can't fall out. Try the stairs down to the ramp. Now you can't fall out. You know, like the boat was going underneath the foundation. Now you can't go underneath the foundation. You can't really fall. You see? You can't really fall into the water. So that's quite cool. No, it's fine like this. Fine. 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 I'm going to fortify that small island on Z3 with a road down the middle of it one day. I leave you, intelligent people, with this conundrum. May you wake up feeling you are being felt up by Einstein. Goodness gracious, man. Later, Yaku, later, buddy. I'm too much of a perfectionist for this. I'm too much of a perfectionist for this. Like, nothing is level here. Why can't I place it on here? Goodness gracious. Well, I'm never going to be happy with any farm. I'm never going to be happy with any farm. Yeah, see my bro. That's not gonna work for you. That's not gonna work for you. You're too full of shit, my bro. You're too full of shit for this. It's skew, man. It's flippin' skew. Okay, guys, whatever. Maybe, I don't know, man. The farm needs to add to the thing. The farm needs to add to the base. I don't know how to make it add to the base. I mean, that doesn't look nice. What will look nice here is like a paddle board and a fire and some seats and shit like that, you know? You know, like a beach area where you can sit and fish and whatever. But where to put the farm that it adds to the look of the base? I'm clueless. I'm clueless how a farm is going to add anything to this base. No, stop the farm. Stop the farm. Okay, guys, that's it for me. I have done the first part of the blueprint. I'm happy. Now I have to think before I go too high. Like, I want to build a very, very high. I want to build a very, very nice house here. But I have to think about the elements. I have to take the elements into consideration. But I'm happy with where we got. To get to here. Now that's what I'm telling you guys. To get to this place, if you don't use God mode, my brew, that's not going to be fun. That is not going to be fun. But to do this in God mode, before you do it on the server that you play on, that saves you a ton of time. Sound, my brew. Sound proxit. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be back tomorrow. Trinity will be with us tomorrow. I'm going to go save Trinity tomorrow. And we're going to continue with the base design. Okay, for now, I give it an 8 out of 10. If I had a great place for the farm, I would give it a 9 out of 10. If everything was perfect, I would give it a 10 out of 10. But I give it an 8 out of 10. I'm very, very happy. And I can imagine that I can still do a lot of epic shit with it. To make it something, you know, that you're proud of. To set, you know, after I've upgraded this base to concrete, I want to sit back and go, wow. That's all I want. I just want to look at it and go, wow. So, see you guys later. Hope you guys learned something. Love you all. Tomorrow, we see each other again. Bye-bye for now.